Pen review, wrist check, Olos. Has a tourbillon. I don't really like this watch, but I'm just wearing it at home. Anyway, so please pardon the shadow of my camera. I haven't done a video in a while. Anyway, Olanbe2 3008. Let's see, let's focus on that. Made in China. Alright. People seem to hate this pen a lot. Why? I do not know. This is very well made for the price. It's 750 taka. That means it comes down to $9.50. Everyone says this is a ripoff of the Platinum Coridas, right? So the Platinum Coridas comes at $80. Let's say a Pilot Vanishing Point or capless, that will come up at $120. Right now it's at 11,500 taka, or around 12,500 taka. Used to be, right before COVID, it used to be around 6.5k or 7.5k. The price hike is so much. Like, for us to just use a pen that is capless or feel the mechanism, it's just absurd that we have to pay so much for that. So I'm glad that Olanbe2 made this, that a Chinese company made this. I'm not saying they should have exactly copied all the things from the Coridas, but I mean, every company does that, you know? Jinhao does that. Everyone does that. It's called an homage, right? But yeah, even Moonman or Mahjong A1 made a Pilot capless replica, and everyone loves it. Everyone seems to love it. All over the internet, it's a thing now. So why do we look down on Olanbe2 for doing this? Mahjong copied Pilot, so they should be looked down upon. This copied Platinum. Platinum is not even close to Pilot when it comes to pens. So I don't know. I have a lot of Pilot pens myself. I love Pilots. I have like a vintage collection of Pilots, right? I have a Mont Blanc right here, Mont Blanc 149. So like, I don't know. But the thing with these are that those are hard to draw with. I'm an artist, and it's easier for me to just grab this, do this, and start doing some cross hatches, right? It's so easy. This is a really, really smooth, fine nib. Like, look at it. It has a little stamp of Olanbe2. It says F. Alright? It's a really smooth, fine nib. It does not skip. It does not dry out that easily. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. There we go. So, since it's a fine nib, you can write on any paper with this, which is a really big problem in Bangladesh, especially because we need to write on office papers and stuff like that, and we can't use our fountain pens everywhere. If you get a cheap one like this with a fine nib, like, you can just carry it on you without having to worry about, oh, did I scratch it, did I drop it, did I lose it? You can just have it, and it looks cool. Like, if you want to go classy, there's a black one, right? If you want to go like a little mysterious. There's a smoky black one that's a semi-transparent. I went for this because it just looks really dope, you know, techie. So, and I can see all the mechanisms working like this, you know. And it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just, it's really tactile. There's a feedback. And this is, people say this is loose. This is not. It's not that loose. And you can like open this up. You can open it up. You can disassemble it. You can take these two things apart, right? You can take this out of this. You can get the whole nib section out like a capless. All you have to make sure is that this notch and this nib are aligned, okay? The spring comes out, then you can take this part off. You can take the clip off if you want. It won't roll off, don't worry, because there are parts in this that act as a roll stop. There's a spring here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a spring here. Wait. Sorry for the pause. My mom was talking. Anyway. So, yeah, there's a spring here that makes this mechanism work. See, this works every single time. So if you're thinking about buying this, I think you should give it a shot, because for $750, this is a win, man. Like, the build quality, the heftiness, it's really good. It feels really good in the hand. If you don't buy it, you won't get it. Like, what do I compare it with? You see, this is my Moonman M2, right? You already know this is pure acrylic and everything. Really good. And this, the build quality of this is super nice. Super nice. But same goes for this. I can drop this, I can drop this. I won't be affected by any of it. Yeah, maybe this thing is a bit flimsy. I wouldn't recommend dropping it forcefully on this part, because this might break, because, you know, this is a thinner plastic, less dense than this plastic. The body plastic is very dense, okay? This is super hard. This is super nice. This is a bit thinner. Just try not to bump it or push it around too much. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. It's not like you're always carrying a capless pen. It's just a sometimes thing, you know, just to have it around and just look at it and just be like, yeah, I have a capless pen. It looks cool, does what it's meant to do, writes well without any problems. I did tune out the nibs a bit, just to spread it apart a tiny bit, so the flow issue is not there. It doesn't dry out at all. So if you know how to do it, do it. What I do is, I don't have brass sheets, so I take a razor blade and I just put the thinner end of the razor blade between the tines, right? Between the tines, and just give it a little push. But obviously I have my loop, so I use that to see, and I use that to see if there's any damage being done to the nib. Then I have cloths, like micro sanding papers that I smoothen my nib on, so it doesn't matter. Like, I can, if you know how to do it, you know how to do it, that's all. just try to, or just give it a little press on your fingertip like this. Just give it a little press, make the tines spread out a bit, and it's gonna write fine. It's gonna be a wet writer, wet enough, still a fine writer. It's a joy to write with. Honestly, this is just really nice, just really nice. I like it. I don't know why people hate it. People hate it because they ripped it off, which is not okay. I get that, but for us people who just want to feel the capless vibes of a pen in a cheaper price, Longby 2 really did deliver that in a good way, I would say. I like it. Because Platinum overpriced it really close to the, 80 is really close to $100. Platinum is not worth it. Either get a Pilot capless or get this. If you're gonna go up, just get a Pilot Vanishing Point, right? Why not get the Vanishing Point if you're gonna go up? Save up and get a Vanishing Point. And if you're gonna go down, just get this for 750 taka. That's it. It's off of Daraz. There's this seller on Daraz called Tasma, Tasma. They sell a ton of fountain pens, really good ones, and their service is impeccable. It's like they take 1 day to deliver. I would really, really consider you taking it from them. If you can find it somewhere else, that's up to you, but I'm just giving you my source, where I got it from, and what I believe is dependable. And they wrapped it up real nice. They gave me what I wanted, and I'm happy. I'm a happy boy. So anyway, that's all for today. This is a really nice pen. Thank you for watching the video. Hope it helps, and grab yourself a Longby 2 3088.